In 1325, 2,000 men died for a piece of kitchenware, not a bucket of gold, just an ordinary oaken well vessel stolen by Modenese soldiers. To understand why northern Italy set itself on fire, we have to talk about the management. The war was fought between two families who made the mafia look like a church choir, the Est of Ferrara and the Pepali of Bologna. The incident that started it all sounds like a bad fraternity prank. In 1325, a group of Modenese soldiers crept into Bologna and snatched a bucket from a public well. The theft immediately triggered a series of skirmishes and raids. By 1326, the bucket drama had gone viral. Other city-states like Verona and Mantua decided they wanted a seat at the table. Enter the gig economy of the 14th century, the condottieri. In 1326, the war saw the use of mercenary troops, including those led by the infamous Malatesta. The peak of the madness was the Battle of Zappolino. 2,000 men died in a single afternoon. Let's look at a human anchor. Meet a fictional Bolognese spearman we'll call Giovanni. He didn't know who the Est were, and he certainly didn't need a new bucket. But here he was, shivering in a Ferrara field, risking his life for a noble's dishware. The war resulted in the displacement of many people like Giovanni, forced to flee their homes as the countryside was scorched. Here is the twist that reframes the entire war. While the bucket heist was the headline, the real damage was to the economic nervous system of the region. The conflict led to a sharp decline in trade and commerce. Exhaustion eventually forced everyone to the table. In 1327, the war ended with the signing of the Peace of Ferrara. For 5 years, the bucket was a permanent resident of Modena. It became a powerful symbol of the war. The final payoff arrived in 1332. As part of a secondary condition of the peace treaty, Modena was finally forced to return the bucket. You think we're smarter now? The War of the Oaken Bucket is reminiscent of modern-day Twitter feuds. So, what is the legacy of the bucket? Today, a replica sits in a Modenese museum, and the original is still tucked away as a relic of a war that everyone should have been too embarrassed to fight. The conflict highlighted the fragmentation of a nation that wouldn't unify for another 500 years.